Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Retirement. It's this mythical land we all dream of reaching, right? A place where margaritas flow freely, and the only deadlines involve sunset strolls on the beach. But figuring out where to retire? That can be a bit more stressful than a round of retirement home bingo night gone wrong. So, today we're tackling a question as old as time, or at least as old as my aching knees: Mexico or the US? Which country reigns supreme when it comes to spending your golden years? We'll be diving headfirst into the nitty-gritty, folks. Crime rates, the ever-important cost of living, because nobody wants to eat cat food in paradise. Healthcare access, and even those cool, quirky lifestyle factors that make you actually want to wake up in the morning. First up, let's talk about safety because, and I cannot stress this enough, nobody wants to spend their hard-earned retirement looking over their shoulder, right? Now, it's important to remember that generalizations about entire countries are about as useful as a screen door on a submarine. We're going to be comparing specific popular retirement destinations within both the US and Mexico. For example, you'll hear a lot of folks say, "Mexico? Isn't it dangerous?" And look, there are areas in Mexico, just like there are areas in the US, that you probably wouldn't want to wander around whistling show tunes alone at night. But statistically speaking, many popular expat havens in Mexico boast lower violent crime rates than major US cities. We're talking places like Mérida or Mazatlán. On the flip side, some US retirement hotspots, particularly in Florida and Arizona, have seen increases in certain types of crime. The point is, don't believe everything you hear. We'll break down the actual statistics so you can make an informed decision based on facts, not fear-mongering. Now let's zoom in on two specific locations: Mazatlán in Mexico and Miami in the United States. These cities are both popular for their vibrant cultures and stunning coastlines, but how do they stack up when it comes to safety? First, Mazatlán. Often overlooked in favor of more well-known spots like Cancun or Cabo, Mazatlán has seen a resurgence as a favorite among expats. The city has made significant strides in improving safety, especially in tourist areas and expat communities. Recent statistics indicate that violent crime rates in Mazatlán are lower than in many major US cities, including Miami. Speaking of Miami, this sun-soaked hotspot is famous for its nightlife, beaches, and cultural diversity. However, it's also known for its higher crime rates, particularly in certain neighborhoods. While Miami offers a lot in terms of amenities and lifestyle, it's essential to be aware of its higher incidence of violent crimes compared to Mazatlán. In summary, while both cities have their pros and cons, Mazatlán offers a more relaxed and statistically safer environment for retirees. Miami, on the other hand, provides a bustling urban lifestyle, but at the cost of higher crime rates. The choice ultimately depends on what kind of retirement adventure you're looking for. Now let's take a detour to compare two other intriguing cities: Mérida, Mexico, and Phoenix, Arizona. Both of these cities have unique attributes that make them attractive for retirees. But how do they measure up in terms of safety? First up, Mérida. Known as the White City, Mérida is celebrated for its colonial architecture, rich Mayan heritage, and a slower pace of life. But perhaps one of its most compelling features is its reputation for safety. Mérida consistently ranks as one of the safest cities in Mexico, with crime rates significantly lower than many other cities in the country. It's not just a haven for locals, but also a growing community of expats looking for a tranquil, secure place to retire. On the other side, we have Phoenix, Arizona. This city is famous for its year-round sunny weather, stunning desert landscapes, and a robust healthcare system. However, when it comes to crime rates, Phoenix tells a different story. While it offers a high quality of life, certain areas of the city experience higher crime rates, particularly property crimes. It's essential to do thorough research on neighborhoods if Phoenix is on your retirement radar. In summary, if safety and peace of mind are at the top of your list, Mérida might just be your perfect match. Phoenix, with its vibrant lifestyle and amenities, requires a bit more caution and neighborhood knowledge to navigate safely. Both cities have their unique charms, and the choice ultimately boils down to what you're looking for in your retirement adventure. Okay, let's talk money. Because let's face it, retirement isn't free. Unless you're sitting on a secret stash of gold doubloons, in which case, I'm totally free for lunch next week. Mexico has long held that alluring, affordable living card up its sleeve, and for good reason. In many cases, you can stretch your retirement dollars further south of the border. We're talking about everything from housing. Imagine scoring a charming casita for a fraction of the price of that condo in Boca, to groceries. Fresh tortillas, anyone? And even healthcare, which we'll get to in a sec. But, and this is a big but, it's not always a simple equation. Lifestyle choices play a huge role. If you're content to live like a local, embracing the slower pace of life, you could live very comfortably. But if you crave all the bells and whistles of your American life, those costs can creep up. Let's be real, folks. The older we get, the more fascinated we become with things like fiber supplements and the benefits of a good probiotic. Healthcare becomes a priority, and rightly so. Now, the US system, well, it's complicated, right? Like trying to explain the plot of Inception after a few margaritas. Mexico, on the other hand, often surprises people. They have both private and public healthcare options. The public system, while affordable, can be, shall we say, variable in quality. However, the private system is often praised for its quality of care and affordability. We're talking specialist appointments for a fraction of the cost of what you'd pay in the US. Of course, no system is perfect. It all comes down to your individual needs and, frankly, your comfort level with navigating a different healthcare system. Okay, so you've got the crime stats memorized, you've budgeted down to the last peso, and you've got a stack of Spanish phrase books taller than a stack of pancakes. But what about the fun stuff? The things that make retirement more than just existing and slowly morphing into a human being who only wears orthopedic sandals? Mexico is a vibrant tapestry of culture. From its bustling markets to its ancient ruins, you've got stunning beaches, charming colonial towns, and a pace of life that encourages you to actually stop and smell the roses. Or maybe the freshly made tortillas. The US, of course, offers its own brand of diversity, from bustling cities to peaceful national parks. Ultimately, it comes down to what makes your soul sing. Do you crave the comfort of familiarity, or are you yearning for an adventure that'll make you feel like Indiana Jones, minus the whole running from boulders thing? So after all that, is there a clear winner? Is Mexico the retirement utopia it's often portrayed to be? Or does the US still hold the trophy for best place to spend your golden years? Honestly, guys, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. It's like trying to pick a favorite child. Retiring in Mexico can offer incredible value for your money, access to quality healthcare, and a lifestyle that encourages you to slow down and savor life's simple pleasures. But it's not without its challenges. Navigating a different culture, potentially learning a new language, and being far from family can be daunting. The US, on the other hand, offers familiarity, established infrastructure, and proximity to loved ones. But it comes at a price, both literally in terms of cost of living and figuratively in terms of the often hectic pace of life. Well, there you have it, folks, the epic showdown between retiring in Mexico and the US. We covered everything from crime rates that would make even Sherlock Holmes sweat to healthcare systems that are more complex than a Christopher Nolan film. But ultimately, the choice is yours. Because retirement isn't about ticking off boxes on a checklist. It's about designing a life that brings you joy, fulfillment, and maybe a few extra churros on a Tuesday afternoon. Because why not? So tell us, which country calls to your retirement dreams? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow retirement-curious comrades. Thanks for watching. We hope this comparison helps you make an informed decision about your retirement destination. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below.